Meghan is telling us that just about every night she's writing letters to her children.
That's sweet.
Let's be real, they hate her. They can't get away fast enough.
Who is this
So
witch?
when they grow up and they open these letters, or perhaps, in the event of her untimely death,
Whoa!
which, she probably fantasizes about becoming a new Diana. Meghan is telling us that just about every night she's writing letters to her children.
That's sweet.
Let's be real, they hate her. They can't get away fast enough.
Who is this
So
witch?
when they grow up and they open these letters, or perhaps, in the event of her untimely death,
Whoa!
which, she probably fantasizes about.
Hello and welcome to Royal Chronicle. I just want to take a moment to thank you all for your incredible support. May God continue to bless you. I love you all so much, and together we'll keep spreading positivity about Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lilibet. Let's keep growing this amazing community. Like, comment and subscribe as we push for 1 million and beyond. Now let's dive into the fun and start exploring. Dr. Shola delivers a scathing rebuke to Daily Mail's Maureen Callahan. In a scathing response, Dr. Shola Mos-Shogbamimu, a prominent political and social commentator, has eviscerated Maureen Callahan, a columnist for the Daily Mail, for her vicious attacks on Lilibet, the young daughter of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Dr. Shola lambasted Callahan's article as a blatant attempt to threaten and intimidate Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and her family. She condemned the Daily Mail's decision to publish such inflammatory and unwarranted content, calling it a shameful display of tabloid journalism at its worst. Dr. Shola's unwavering defence of the Sussex family underscores her commitment to standing up against the relentless and often malicious media onslaught they have faced. Dr. Shola responds to Maureen Callahan's attacks on Lilibet and Meghan. Dr. Shola, a prominent commentator and activist, wasted no time in delivering a scathing rebuke to Maureen Callahan, a columnist for the Daily Mail, following her outrageous attacks on Lilibet, the daughter of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, and the threats made against Meghan herself. In a powerful statement, Dr. Shola condemned Callahan's behaviour as despicable and utterly unacceptable, denouncing the columnist's blatant disregard for the well-being and dignity of a young child. Dr. Shola further emphasised that such malicious and targeted harassment campaigns against the Duchess of Sussex and her family must be called out and condemned in the strongest possible terms, as they represent a disturbing pattern of abuse and vilification that has persisted for far too long. Dr. Shola slams Daily Mail's Maureen Callahan after she attacks Lilibet and threatens Meghan. In a withering response, Dr. Shola Mos-Shogbamimu condemned Maureen Callahan's vicious attacks on Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and her young daughter Lilibet. Denouncing the Daily Mail for providing a platform for such racist and misogynistic behaviour, Dr. Shola accused Callahan of engaging in a malicious campaign to discredit and disparage the Duchess. Refusing to mince words, the respected analyst and activist blasted the columnist's unacceptable tirade, declaring that such blatant attempts to demonise Meghan would not be tolerated. Dr. Shola made it clear that the ongoing harassment and vilification of the Duchess and her family must end, calling on the media to cease amplifying these venomous attacks. Dr. Shola, a prominent commentator, harshly criticised Maureen Callahan's track record of targeting and vilifying women, especially women of colour. She accused Callahan of using her platform at the Daily Fail to spread hateful rhetoric and sow division within the public. Dr. Shola openly questioned Callahan's credibility and journalistic integrity, suggesting that the columnist's relentless attacks on Meghan Markle and other high-profile women were motivated by a troubling personal agenda rather than a commitment to fair and balanced reporting. Dr. Shola Mos-Shogbamimu, a prominent commentator and activist, has stepped forward to firmly defend Lilibet, the daughter of Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. In a powerful statement, Dr. Shola condemned the relentless attacks on Lilibet and her mother as completely unacceptable and deeply harmful. She called for greater protection and respect to be shown to the entire royal family, emphasising that Lilibet and Meghan deserve to live their lives without being subjected to such cruel and unjustified scrutiny. Dr. Shola's unwavering support for the young royal and her mother sends a clear message that the harassment they face must end, and that the public has a responsibility to embrace the family with compassion and understanding. Dr. Shola's powerful response shed light on the deeply rooted issues of racism and misogyny that continue to plague the media landscape. Her incisive commentary underscored how the vicious attacks on Lilibet and Meghan are merely symptoms of a much larger pattern of discrimination woven throughout the industry. By calling for the media to be held accountable for its role in perpetuating these toxic dynamics, Dr. Shola challenged the status quo and demanded systemic change. Her words serve as a vital reminder that the dehumanizing treatment of public figures, particularly women of color, is not a standalone phenomenon, but rather a reflection of deep-seated societal biases that must be confronted and dismantled. Shola defends Meghan and Lilibet against unwarranted attacks. As a voice for justice and equality, Dr. Shola has consistently emphasized the importance of speaking out against injustice and discrimination, no matter the source. In her powerful response, she praised those who use their platforms to challenge harmful narratives and stand up for what is right. Dr. Shola's unwavering stance serves as a poignant example of the vital role public figures can play in confronting prejudice and defending the vulnerable, even in the face of unrelenting attacks. Her words resonate as a clarion call for all to raise their voices against the forces that seek to demean, diminish, and disempower those they perceive as threats to their own narrow interests. The Daily Mail's tarnished reputation. The Daily Mail's decision to publish Maureen Callahan's incendiary article about Meghan Markle and her daughter Lilibet sparked a wave of scathing criticism. Dr. Shola Moshogbamimu's impassioned response, which condemned the newspaper's reckless and unethical reporting, only amplified the growing public backlash. This incident has further tarnished the Daily Mail's reputation, underscoring the urgent need for the media to embrace a more responsible and ethical approach to its coverage, especially when it comes to public figures and their families. Ongoing debates in the royal family controversy. The debate surrounding the attacks on Lilibet and Meghan is one that has captured public attention and ignited a larger conversation about the treatment of the royal family. Dr. Shola's passionate response has only further fueled this ongoing discussion, underscoring the need for greater accountability and a reconsideration of the dynamics at play. As this incident continues to reverberate, it is clear that the issues raised will remain a topic of intense scrutiny and debate, as the public grapples with the complexities and power dynamics that underlie the relationship between the Sussexes and the media. The call for change and a more nuanced understanding of the challenges faced by the royal family is only growing louder, and the outcome of this ongoing dialogue will have lasting implications. Shola's powerful response highlights the ongoing fight against racism and misogyny. Dr. Shola's impassioned response to the attacks on Lilibet and Meghan served as a vital intervention, shining a light on the persistent issues of racism and misogyny that continue to plague the media landscape. Her words resonated with many, underscoring the urgent need for greater awareness and meaningful action to address these long-standing problems. The impact of this incident is likely to reverberate far beyond the immediate controversy, fueling an ongoing conversation about the responsibility of the press and the importance of dismantling the toxic biases that too often underpin their coverage. By speaking out so forcefully, Dr. Shola has helped to advance this crucial dialogue, pushing society ever closer to a future where such hateful rhetoric and targeting is no longer tolerated.